Want a PlayStation Vita for 40 bucks? Well, here's how. This is the PlayStation TV. The PlayStation TV is essentially the PlayStation Vita shoved into a tiny micro console that connects to your TV. It's able to play certain PlayStation Vita games, PSP, and even PS1 games on your TV with either a PS3 or a PS4 controller. The console itself goes for about 40 bucks brand new online, and even cheaper if you get it used. There are also bundles that come together with a controller, a memory card, and Lego the Movie the Game for about $60 in total. I'll have links to the best offers I could find online in the description below. So the console alone is really tiny. It's roughly the size of the Vita's OLED display. On the back of the console you have a port for the power, a LAN adapter to connect to the internet although Wi-Fi is also an option, an HDMI port that outputs 720p, a USB port for syncing your controllers, and a memory card slot. There is also a slot at the very top of the console for physical copies of Vita games. If you so happen to already have a PlayStation Vita with games and a memory card, you can just pop in your memory card and your games into the PlayStation TV and it just works. This is perfect for anyone that just wants to play their games on a TV or even just record their Vita screen with the Elgato. This is the perfect solution. Now, as I mentioned before, only certain games work with the PlayStation TV. For example, Gravity Rush and Uncharted Golden Abyss do not work on this thing. But other great games like Persona 4 Golden and Killzone Mercenary work perfectly fine with the console. Even better is that you can play your old downloaded PSP and PS1 games on this machine. I'll have a link to all the supported games in the description below in case you want to go check out what is supported before you buy one. Now, as far as media applications go, you really only have access to the web browser, Crunchyroll, and the built-in music and video applications. Sadly, the official Netflix and YouTube apps aren't supported, although you can use the web browser to at least go on YouTube. Now, just like the original PlayStation Vita, you have access to a bunch of Sony services. So you can go ahead and purchase games online through the PlayStation Store, check your friends, your messages, your trophies, or even just start a voice party online. One of the coolest features of the PlayStation TV is that you can actually use it as a remote play device. So let's say if you have a PS4 in your living room and your PlayStation TV is in your bedroom, you can remote play your PS4 in your bedroom via the PlayStation TV. Even though it only outputs to 720p, it works really well and it comes in handy if your PS4 is connected to a TV that a lot of people use. Overall, it's a really nifty device to own. It does have some limitations in terms of what games will work on it, but it's also a very useful tool that's incredibly cheap. Essentially, the console alone costs $40, or even less if you buy it used. That's lower than the price of the average new PlayStation Vita game. So when the console itself costs less than the games you buy for it, that's a pretty good deal on the hardware at least. If you've been wanting to pick up a Vita but didn't want to spend a ton of money just to play a few games, this is your best option. If you have any questions regarding the device, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. I'll do my best to answer them. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button and consider subscribing for more gaming content like this. As always, all my social networks and gaming usernames can be found in the description below, along with the links to buy this stuff, including all the accessories you will need, and the links to the supported games for the device. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later.